next stitch we're going to talk about in this Learn to Crochet series is the half double crochet stitch. Now the half double crochet stitch is just a wee bit taller than the single crochet stitch, and it's worked just a little bit differently. There's just one little extra step to it. So to start with the half double crochet stitch, whether you're starting with a row of single crochet or a row of previously worked stitches, or whether you're chaining, you're going to have for your turning chain either 1 or 2 chain stitches. This is preference. Sometimes I use 1, sometimes I use 2. Usually I'll use 2 because it's just easier to remember, but it doesn't matter whether you're doing 1 turning chain or 2. You just need that little bit of extra height, and really it depends on tension. If your chains are really tight, you might want to do 2. If they're very loose, you might want to do 1. It's a matter of preference. You can just do whatever works for you. But I chained 2 for my turning chain. I'm going to do a half double crochet. Now, a half double crochet has an extra step than the single crochet, and what that step is, before we work into our stitch, before we pick that stitch up, and my stitch is 2 is in the 3rd chain for my hook because I chained 2 for my turning chain. Before I pick that up, I am going to yarn over. That's all I do. I just scoop that yarn up with my hook as if I were doing a chain, but I'm not. I'm just yarn over it. And now I pick up my stitch like we did with the single crochet, pick up a loop, and now I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all 3 loops on my hook. 1, 2, 3. And that is the half double crochet stitch. So I yarn over, I pick up my stitch, I pull up a loop, I yarn over and pull through all 3 stitches. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, all 3 stitches. And that's the half double crochet stitch. And you can see here's our 1 single crochet stitch. Half double crochet stitch is just a little bit taller than that single crochet, and fabric worked in the half double crochet stitch will work up a lot faster than just the single crochet. The last stitch we're going to cover in this video is the double crochet stitch. Now this is a favorite, I think, of many people, the double crochet stitch. It's much taller than the single crochet, a little bit taller than the half double crochet, and it works up really fast. Fabric worked in this stitch. So like to the half double crochet, for your turning chain you can crochet either 2 for your turning chain, a 2 stitch chain, or a 3. It really depends on your tension, your preference. It's something you have to experiment with. I prefer the 2 because it's double crochet, it just makes sense to me. But you can chain 3 if you wish, or you can try with the 2. It doesn't really matter. It's just whatever you find makes your edges look nicer in crochet. So I've chained 2 for my turning chain, and the double crochet is like the half double crochet was just 1 step more than the single crochet. The double crochet is just 1 step more from the half double crochet. And what that step is we're not going to go into our stitch yet. We're going to yarn over just like the half double crochet. We're going to pick up our stitch just like with the half double crochet. Now we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through 2 loops. We have 3 loops on our needle, but we're just going to pull through 2 of them. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and we're going to yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. And that's our double crochet. We yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 of the 3 stitches, yarn over, pull through the last 2 stitches. And that's the double crochet stitch. Here on this last row, I've done a row. I single crocheted at the start of the row, and then I did a half double crochet, 2 double crochets, another half double crochet, and single crochet to the end. So you could really see the height difference in these stitches. The single crochets are the shortest, and then we have a little bit taller half double crochet, and then we have the tallest double crochets of these 3. And those are the 3 basic crochet stitches.